out there, beautiful people. Welcome to Dance Dish, where the dance ends and the dish begins. We have a live audience. My name is Pussy Control, and I am your guest host for today. You know I love a live audience, because that party that they take it to, we're gonna have a good time. I want to introduce you to our guests. Please give it up for Sybil Azer. Give it up for Sean Cheeseman. Love it. Last but definitely not least, put your hands together for Shaun Earl. So Shaun, what do you want to talk about? I feel like there's like royalty in there somewhere, but I'll let you tell them about it.
Well, once upon a time, when Paula first came out, I did her promotional tour. It was Shaun 1 and Shaun 2 for a little bit. And actually, when you do promotional tours, it's a little more intimate, so I think it's a little more exciting because you spend more time with the artist and you go all over the world doing TV shows and things and such and whatnot. But we frequented London. You even went the first time to promote. And another time after he left, we promoted as well. And we did Top of the Pops because Straight Up became a big deal, so that got us on Top of the Pops. And Wogan is a major TV show out there too. So when we came back, we found out that I don't know, Prince Charles and Lady Di, they saw us on there and they're like, we want them back to do the Princess Trust. So we didn't know what that was because we're from here, but we're like, okay, we'll come back to London.
We go over to London.
Yeah, so we flew back. I think we did Straight Up and Forever Your Girl. And on Forever Your Girl, I got to sing with her as well. So we had the whole lineup where we're in the audience, Sandra Bernhard, like Electric Youth was out for Debbie Gibson. We had it was like a variety show, comedians, everybody, and we're in this theater rehearsing and setting up and the whole thing before the show. And we were gonna all meet Lady Di and Prince Charles. So we're just trying to hurry and speed up this rehearsal, but it was very intricate and the lighting and everything. We hadn't even gone on stage. They're like, we're running out of time. So only the lead singers or people from the groups get to meet Lady Di and Prince Charles.
Oh my gosh.
So it's like, boo. The next day we had the show, and so it was all like organized and lined up. We did, I don't know if you remember Paula Abdul's Straight Up video, but she does her dun 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 her little tap thing. Go, 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 and then boom, 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 boom. Well, that whole thing happened. So the curtains closed. We don't know what's going on because she's in front doing that. The curtain opens when the music starts and we do our little dance number. So we're just hearing the taps and the whole thing go on, whatever. Curtain opens, we do the dance number, and then we do Forever Your Girl. Everybody applauses, the curtain closed, and she's in tears. She's like, they didn't put the click track on. And I don't know if I'm gonna be chasing the taps on the TV live, because she was trying to sync up. So she was distraught. I couldn't even cheer her up. I always tried to cheer her up, and she's like, no, I don't think, this time she was like, I don't think so. So we were supposed to go to like a little after party afterwards. And she's like, you guys can go, but I'm just gonna stay at the hotel. So we're like, okay. Feel better. So Aurora, myself, Dominic at the time, and we went to some little after party gig. We were still wearing our little outfits. We didn't dress up for it. And we go in, and it was very conservative. They had their little hoistivers. Everything was just like set up, but just very plain. Their mayonnaise, sandwiches with cucumbers and all that stuff like that. So as we're looking, we're like, that's Lady Di. And I mean, photos don't do her justice. She glided across the floor. She was fine, like fine, fine, fine. And we're like, oh. And then we kept eating. And then all of a sudden we're like, there's Prince Charles. So we go up to him, we're like, oh my God, hi. And he kind of gave like a slight nod because he had like men in suits around him. So he was kind of like, yeah. And I'm saying this in hindsight because at first we were like, oh my God, there's Prince Charles. So we like ran up to him, we're like, oh my God, hi, nice to meet you. And he's like, oh, you guys dance for Paula. We're like, yeah, we did, right? We did, and we're like, we wanted to know if we could take a picture with you. And he was like, absolutely. So I gave it to the guy with the suit, which is security. Didn't know, but just like whatever. And we were just like, God, I love it. And we kept changing. It wasn't even like whatever. And gentlemen. And he engaged. He was like, so, like, are you enjoying London, whatever? He was like, did you dance on Soul Train? No, I'm just kidding. No. I'm like, oh my God. like, yeah, that was me. No, so, but he like engaged, he spoke to us. There's no sign of any like level of whatever, royalty.
Wow.
Like knew that we danced for her, how we like it, blah, blah, blah. Where's Paula? I didn't tell him the story, but like, it's like she's at the hotel, she's tired. So the next morning we had to fly back. It was just a hit it and quit it. We had to drop Paula off in New York because she had to do the morning show the next day to promote the Princess Trust. So we're like one eye open, like crusty, like looking at it in our own homes. And Paula's on, just as sharp as ever. So she's describing the experience. They were like, you met the prince, and she's like, yes, we met the prince and Lady Diana. They're like, was there a protocol? Like, yes, there's a protocol. Like we had to learn these rules before we met them. We stood in a line, and they came to us. They said, don't approach them, let them approach you.
Oh, God.
Don't stick out your hand to them, they will stick out your hand, and then you, and we're like, oh my God. Like we broke every rule there was to be found. And what was brilliant about it, I mean, we're gagging on the phone, but if you rewind the tape, there was not a part of him that made it look like we were like from Compton coming over there to meet the prince. You know what I mean? It was just like, so he was just eloquent, like engaging and whatever.
Yeah.
So he does earn that name, Prince Charles, like charming. Because he was like brilliant. Like it was like the best thing. And especially in hindsight to know that he had no Kough, no class, no the rules.
Just high.
You know, then, can I pose with you? You know, like we didn't know anything. And like loving on him and just like posing. Now you get by him. Like we're just like so excited. It's brilliant. But yeah, that's my royalty.
Yes. I think we should toast. And I want to toast to the magical moments that happen when you're not really even expecting it. And so you don't have to put on airs. You can actually just be yourself and enjoy the magic of the moment. Is that a good one?
That's fantastic.
I kind of like it. So here's to the magic that happens in the moment in our dance careers. And of course, here's to
Dance Dish.
Dance Dish.
Work it, yes. 5, 6, 7, 8.